Welcome back, guys, to my channel, and thank you for those that have subscribed, and welcome back to those that are very new here. Welcome, you guys. Welcome back. Don't forget to tell your friends, to tell their friends. Guti Shiro is back with a bang. Okay, well, this is not going to be a very long video. Well, I was having a conversation, actually while I was having that conversation with a very close friend of mine, something clicked in Yam. So we're just talking about just catching up as usual. So he's like, Sfokazi, what happened to you? I'm like, what happened to me? What are you talking about? He's like, no, I remember you used to be someone who is or who was a giver. So he's like, you used to be a giver. You used to be a giver of time. You used to be a giver of love. You used to be a giver of attention. You used to give. You used to give to people. Yeah. So what happened to you? Because I think from our conversation, he picked up the good thing. I mean, there's some changes. And from that I was aware. Like I was aware, I'm not the kind of Uspokas that you used to be. And I think with defense I was like I'm old and I've seen it, like I've heard, and I did not pay much attention. Yes, I knew that I've changed, but I did not pay attention to that. Anyway, so it's like, you've changed, man. You're no longer that person who used to give. You're no longer that person who used to give her time, her attention, like to give love to you know. And I'm like, ish. Then I say to him, my man, things happened. I saw, I had. So I was like, why must I be the one who gives and not receive? So I was like, for the longest time I've been giving, so probably this is the time for me to receive. So that was my answer to him. And he's like he spoke something that really, yeah, well, he's like, but giving is part of you. It is you, like it's part of your character. So it's not something that you've learned, like you've learned about it, but it's part of you. So now that you say you're changing, like you've changed and you no longer give because you once gave to someone, for an example, you once gave to someone and that someone never appreciated it, and now you've decided that you will never give again. You will just receive, you just want, of which that's the current me. Like I just want to receive. Why must I give? I've been giving. So I just want to receive. I want to receive. And after that conversation, I was like, you're like, okay, this is like, it's very intense because as much as I was aware what was happening, what like the change that was happening, I didn't know I reflected to other people, and I didn't know I didn't like pay attention to what giving is not. It's more than what I've learned. It is more than that. Like it's part of me. Do you understand? And now that this you know what, I'm no longer giving because I gave and like people did not appreciate. We know how people are. But why must I change? Like from that conversation, it's like, why must I change? I've gave and people did not appreciate. But why must I change and be someone else that I'm not? Because when you do something that you're not used to do, it becomes heavy. You force it. Like that's the honest truth. You force it because that's not you. But just because you're like, and this happened, so I'm not doing it again. So you force it out. So it was like that. In fact, it's like that. Yeah. So I don't know. Probably now you would listen and there's something that you are forcing. It's not you. Like it's not something that you want, but you're forcing it. You're forcing to be this mean person. You're forcing to be this closed person, because probably you were once like you were here, but kwathiwa bana you're too strong kanye toton. So now you rather be, yeah, well, you rather be here, because when you are yourself, ukhona abantu who are complaining, and I don't know, ukhona abantu who are complaining bana yabo zonke ezo zinto. I don't know whether I'm explaining it kakuhle now, but what I want to say is that why must you change from being yourself to accommodate abanye abantu? Whether you're changing for ukuba bad, and yes, no, you're changing ukuba bad, or you change ukuba to be good, because sometimes you change to be good not because it's over good for you, but it's gonna be good for the other person. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. And you're changing to be good. I'm not saying improve it, but you change from being you to be good in the eyes of the other person. Yeah. So why must we do that? Why must I change in being the person that I am, in being nice, in being a giver? In my case, why must I change because of someone that never appreciated? And now the next person will be in need of my love, will be in need of my attention, will be in need of my time and everything. But just because of the previous person never appreciated that, so now the next person will suffer. Yeah. So let us not change, man. I know, okay, for my case, it's very difficult to just wake up and be like, okay, I had this conversation with a friend, so now I'll go back to being a giver. Anyway, I've taken some first steps in trying to go back to the person that I was, to go back to be myself, to be the giver that I was, the giver that I still am inside, but I'm trying by all means to decrash. I don't know whether I'm making sense. So I'm trying by all means, like I've taken some first steps to be the person that I am and embrace myself. Whether, sorry, omnye umntu does not embrace usiphokazi, but I think I am in that position, but after having that conversation, I'm in that position when I'm gonna embrace myself, whether when you appreciate me or you do not appreciate me, but I'm gonna embrace myself. And I remember even when I was growing up, okay, I was over 18 by then, like Pakoma 16, from 16, 15, 17, 18. I'm a very, like, once I become comfortable with a person and be comfortable with the environment, I become myself. I become very open. I become very loud. I can say I become very loud. And the environment that I was in, it was not allowing me to be that, because most of the people who were surrounding me were people who were here, like people were reserved, and it was very difficult for me to be myself. And more than being difficult, I was judged, I was measured. I'm loud and everything, just because I'm loud, I can't do this, I can't be that. So it was very difficult. So I guess it also comes from that. I think so. Like the thing now that I'm talking, it might also be coming from that. But anyways, I'm proud to say that after that conversation with that friend, I've taken a first step, like ukubuyela ubandini. So I guess I would just want to say, Bana, now you can take that first step, you can take it. And I know it's not easy to just, because it was not easy even when you've decided, Bana, you know what, people are really taking advantage, so I'm just gonna close. It was not an easy decision, as much as it's not gonna be easy for you to just wake up and be like, I'm going back to the person that I used to be, I'm going back to be the person that I am. Yeah, but whether usiphokazi appreciate it or not, but I'm going to be myself. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to enjoy my company and everything. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy, but I guess the minute that you take that one step, it's gonna happen, baby. It's gonna happen. So yeah, guys, I think I really think Ubana Sibadala, like, we've grown from the people we were yesterday, ne? And the experience that we got yesterday, it affects the person that you are today. I think we really need to admit that, Ubana, our previous experience has affected the decisions as that we take like today, yabo. But that I think it good is that we realize that. I think that's one thing good about the whole situation is that we realize Vana, our previous experiences are affecting our daily decisions. So we just need to be cautious, Vana, okay, I'm making this decision. It's not gonna be easy because the time that I was climbing Elacingo, but I want to climb it again today. So I'm scared, but I might fall again, you understand? But anyways, I'm gonna climb it. So I think that's the good thing about the whole situation. So I guess that's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say today, guys. And do not forget to subscribe, to like, to comment, and share. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time.